What's going on, you beauties? Thank you for joining me for another beer review. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. And today I'm going to be doing a craft beer, but a supermarket craft beer. It's quite a posh looking beer. It's by the Pollys brewery. We've started making beers in supermarkets now, of course. And this one is by the Pollys brewery, based in North Wales, I believe. And it is a Satin Pattern double dry hopped pale ale. Here's a look at your can. Comes in at 5.5% this one, so it's got a sort of respectable size pair of balls on it. Well, it does look like a bit of a girly looking can, doesn't it? That sort of satin sort of theme. Yeah, not the biggest fan of this can. I'd feel like a bit of a tart if I was drinking this out of the can, wouldn't you? But, yeah, look at me and my posh Pollys beer. Yeah, I don't know about that. Got little roses and all that on it. Quite expensive. £3.75 this one cost in Morrisons, but it was in the 4 for 3 deal. But didn't they used to be like £3 the supermarket craft beers? Maybe it's just Morrisons have decided to chuck another 75p on there. I don't know. Or maybe all the supermarkets are, maybe that's the new £3. Everything's going up, innit? That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, 440ml can, this one. Never tried it before. I've tried a couple of beers from Pollys, but I've only tried the ones in the supermarkets. I've not tried the really expensive ones that you order sort of direct from the website or whatever. Anyway, let's crack her open, get it in the glass and see what we think. But, you know, £3.75 for one can, I'm expecting it to be good. And if it ain't good, you know, it's going to take a lot to impress me. I'm going to have a go at it. Right, let's chuck it in the glass. Let me know if you've tried this one, guys. Let me know what you thought of it. Do you think it's worth a buy, or do you think it's overrated craft beer crap? Because I'm still on the fence with me craft beers. I'm not overly convinced of them. I like some of them. I find them a little bit samey after a while, you know, and a bit sort of, you know, very fruity and stuff. But I don't know. I'm still yet to be convinced. But I have found some that I really like, particularly by the Salt brewery in supermarkets. Anyway, as I say, I've only tried supermarket ones, and Salt seem to be bang on at most of their ones that I've tried. But I know Pollys have got a massive reputation sort of outside the supermarket. But so far, I've yet to try one that's really blown me away. Anyway, there's a look at your beverage in the glass. It looks like a glass of bloody orange juice with a white head. It's very, very hazy. Yeah, don't look like a beer though, does it? It's like a smoothie or something. Anyway, let's get the nose in there and check out the aromas of, what was it called again? Satin Pattern. It's a bit of a tongue twister, that one, isn't it? Yeah. See what she smells like. Yeah, very, very fruity and juicy. Yeah, they're a bit samey. I feel like I've smelt this beer before. Do you know what I mean? But it does smell really nice though. Lovely and juicy. A little bit sweet. Touch of pine. It's like a tropical blend. Orange, mango, that sort of stuff, you know. But yeah, it does smell nice and hoppy and nice and juicy. Let's chuck it down with big fat neck and see if I think it's worth a buy for £3.75, remember. I don't know. Right, cheers everybody. Bosh. That's pretty good, actually. Pretty good. The best Pollys one I've tried so far, I'd say. Just on that first little mouthful. It's got a nice body to it. It's nice, smooth mouthfeel and a decent body to it. Which straight away gets you off to a good start. It's very fruity, it's very juicy, it's very hoppy. First impressions are pretty good. I'm looking forward to diving in and having another go and letting you guys know what sort of fruits and that I can pick up. But yeah, good. Definitely a good first impression anyway. One thing that took me by surprise, it's more bitter than I was expecting. Especially when you smell it and all that. It smells so bloody fruity, like a smoothie or something. And you sort of think it's just going to taste like a glass of orange juice. But this one's got a nice piney bitterness on the end, actually. And I don't know if it's the most balanced beer, because it does just sort of come out of nowhere and grab you, that piney bitterness. It's a bit unexpected sort of thing, but it is nice, and it would be pretty boring without it. At the start, you're getting lots of like different fruits. It's like a mix up between tropical and citrus fruits for me. What are the fruits? Mango, pineapple, orange, perhaps a bit of like orange zest as well. It's got like that sort of bitterness. It's got kind of like a piney and kind of like marmaladey taste to it. But that's definitely the best thing about this beer, is the bitterness. It's a nice bitterness. It's quite sharp and tangy. It doesn't stick around for that long. It's just sort of short and sweet bitterness, but really tangy and sharp. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. Fair amount of grapefruit in this as well. But I don't love it. You know, I like it, but I don't love it. I don't particularly think it's worth £3.75. I still think I prefer the Salt Brewery, the ones I've tried from them, as far as supermarket beer goes. This just feels not quite balanced as good as some of the salt ones I've tried, but that's just my opinion, you know. But it is a nice beer. I think it's worth trying. You know, if you've got the money, it's not a lot of money, is it? But for me, in my situation, I've got a big family. I've got 5 kiddies in the house. You know what I mean? It's kind of a bit, for me, I look at this $3.75 for one tin. It's not even a pint. One little tin of beer. Can't really justify it. It's not, you know, my nipples ain't hard. It's not worth that money for me in my situation anyway, you know. But if you've just got yourself to think about, you know, and then you got the money for it, and you know. But if you've got a big family and stuff, that's a lot of money to pay for a beer. However, it is a nice beer. But yeah, there's also one thing I forgot to mention. It's nice. It's double dry hopped in it, but it has got a nice dryness to it. Nice dryness with that bitterness. It's fairly easy drinking, apart from that bitterness, which is like quite sharp. If you don't like a sharp bitterness, it probably won't be fairly easy drinking. It depends what you like, doesn't it? Score out of 10. Taking everything into account, I do like it. I think I go for an 8. I go for an 8 out of 10. It's not quite wowed me as much as I thought it might, but it is a nice beer nevertheless. And let me know what you think, guys, if you tried this one, and whether you think it's worth a buy or not. But yeah, I've still yet to be sold. I don't know. I think I'll just prefer a more traditional beer. The craft beer thing has not really sold me. All these, like, they're nice, but they're fruity and all that. But sometimes you just want a beer, a proper beer. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'd call it proper beer. It's a little bit tarty for me, you know. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Smash that like button if you've enjoyed this review. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like beer. And there's loads of reviews on there now. Check them all out. Check the playlists out. And till next one, guys. Bye-bye, darlings.